Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BBB Sharing. This is Joshua, and here I have Paola. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And what's your last name?
Estrada,
Estrada. Where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico? Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about why you're here.
So I'm here to talk a little bit about my business, my insurance company. I have been an agent in Richmond, Virginia for about 6 years. And a couple months ago, I decided that I wanted to open my own insurance agency. It's called Avina Insurance Agency, and I'm really happy to be serving the community. And I try to make my agency be a place that makes insurance easy to understand. And every time a client buys a policy from me, I really strive to make sure that they understand exactly what they're buying and how we can help them when they most need it.
Okay. What kind of insurance do you have?
We try to have a solution for all clients in all, lines of business, whether it's auto insurance, business insurance, life insurance, home and property insurance. We really try to do it all and help as much as we can.
Okay. I want to know kind of the steps that kind of goes into just that insurance side. I'm 23. I've never really had to do that yet, but I remember my father and my parents are talking about like, hey, maybe you should start looking into this stuff because you're going to need to do this in the long run. And then a lot of it, one thing that surprised me is insurance is mandatory. And that surprised me.
Yes, there are certain types of policies that are mandatory, such as auto insurance and even home insurance. Lots of times when you're financing a home, the mortgage requires you to have homeowners. There are optional policies such as life insurance that not many people know about or know the importance of. But I think that when you call my agency, I try to guide you step by step on what it is that I recommend for you based on the stage in your life that you're at. And the benefit of working with us is that as an independent agency, when you quote a product with us, you're not just quoting with one company, but we work with multiple carriers and we strive to get you the best rate with the best coverages, obviously, and really, try to find the best product for you in the market.
Okay. So you do that sifting for your customers to make sure that, they're aligned with what needs to be at like a very affordable rate.
Yes. Like I said, especially now when, insurance rates have gone up, the benefit of working with us is that, we work for the client. We're not committed to any carrier. We check with all of them and recommend the best product for the client.
Okay. Now, is it based on agency or inflation? Like what ups the rates?
There are a lot of factors that can influence, your rate, starting from age. Lots of times, if you're under 25 years old, your auto insurance policy is going to be, a lot higher than someone who's 35 or 40. Your motor vehicle report, if you have accidents, tickets, and even your address. If you live in an area that is considered high traffic or an area that often has a lot of accidents, that's going to, up the rate. Of course, the type of car that you have is also going to affect it. So there's multiple factors that go into it. And like I said, we try to, check for the best rate regardless of your situation.
Okay. I see what you mean. Well, what made you start something like this?
It's something that came into my life randomly. A State Farm agent came to me and my mom because my mom has a business. She has a Latino market, and an agent was trying to sell us business insurance. And I, had a chance to talk to her. And, I expressed that, I was somewhat interested in a part-time position, and she really guided me and helped me, and that's where I started. I worked there for a couple years, and I realized that I really liked helping the community, especially the Latino community. Sometimes they struggle a lot with the language barrier. Mm-hmm. And for me, it was quite easy to, help not just the English, community, but also the Spanish side. So it's something that really fulfilled me.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I know when you're coming over here, my family, they were in India and they moved here, and they knew a little bit of English, but yeah, it took them a while. And, when you're born here, it's a lot easier. You take English for granted, when you're in your hometown, and then you realize some people got to work twice as hard for that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no. So where is your business located?
Right now, we are in the process of moving into a new office space, and
Okay.
I'll give you the new location.
Yeah.
It's 10106 Krause Road, Chesterfield, Virginia, 23832.
Okay. Now, when it comes to, because I'm curious, you're looking for insurance, what are the first kind of couple roadmaps to your head that you kind of go through with a customer?
A lot of questions. So I question them a lot about their situation. I obviously have to get their, basic information from name, license, address, type of vehicle, VIN number. And then from there, I, ask them about the type of coverage that they're looking for. And I also offer, certain coverages that they may not think that they'll need, but, I'm the expert. So it's my job to make them aware of, hey, this is the type of coverage that you may need in this scenario. Do you think it's something that you'd like to include? And from there, I just, quote and give them multiple options in terms of coverage. And it's ultimately their decision. I obviously recommend what's best, but, it's up to them to decide.
And people do what they want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, but I think, really explaining them the situation makes a difference. Lots of time when they don't know certain coverages, they'll just obviously choose the cheapest option or the most affordable one. But when you take the time to really explain to them, they will often, make the best choice based on their needs.
Okay. Yeah. I know, and you can kind of tell when somebody doesn't know, when they kind of do the hedging, they're like, okay. But yeah, you do have to understand why.
Yeah.
And I know there's some times where it's, well, I just can't deal with this right now. Or it's like, I'll do this later. Yeah, sure, this is fine. But like actually getting into the nitty, it'll help you in the long run.
Yeah, and I can kind of tell when, like you said, a client doesn't really know, how insurance works. And a lot of times, too, they're very honest with me. They're like, I don't know the difference, or can you explain it to me? And I'm always happy to.
Okay, nice. Now, what is the best way that someone can get in contact with you?
They can call me at 804-866-0022. They can also text me. I'm very, I try to be available for my clients as much as possible.
Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to tell anybody who's listening or everybody who's listening?
I would like to tell everybody that now is a great time to quote and to see what type of coverages you're missing out on. So I invite all of you to give me a call at 804-866-0022, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you.
Awesome. Is anything like changing recently or going to in the future?
Well, rates are always changing.
Okay.
Rates are changing. I feel like the summertime is a time where a lot of people are also making a lot of changes in their lives. Whether it's, this time around is where people move a lot and, make a lot of decisions before school start. And, their kids have to go to school. So this is a perfect time to check and, do a little revision on your coverage and your policy.
Okay. For everybody who's listening, thank you, Paola, for coming in. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, everyone who's listening, make sure to follow us as well on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, YouTube, all of the best things. And make sure to give us a call if you guys need anything. But listen out, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.